Welcome back, guys. JX Comics here again, and I didn't think I was going to get this video done in time. I've not had a lot of time recently over the last week or so, but I wanted to make sure I got another competition entry in. So this is competition entry for ERod212. He's got a great channel. If you haven't seen it, if you haven't subbed to him, go sub to him now. I'll put a link in the description below. But he wanted to see top 5 books in our collection, whether they be not necessarily most valuable, but top 5 for, because of the artist or the cover or sentimental value, or the reason why it's one of your top 5 books. So I had to think long and hard about this, man. It's hard. I think my top 5 books would change from like week to week. So I was just going through my collection thinking, what am I really liking right now? And I come up with these ones that I think are particularly good, particularly poignant to me. So they're all a bit random, but we'll start off with the first one. So Amazing Spider-Man 194, first appearance of Black Cat. So big into Spider-Man. This is one of the key appearances I wanted to get for a while. Got it in a really nice copy. It's like a very fine plus. Considering it's a black cover as well, it's really nice looking. There's no spine ticks or anything. It might even be higher than that, but I'm gonna grade lower just in case I don't get my hopes up. But yeah, really like this. Really like the way it pops. Really like the character Black Cat. Really happy to have that as first appearance. And like I said, big Spider-Man collector, so happy to have that in there and show that as one of my top 5. Next one. Spider-Man 601. No particular key other than that it's an iconic J. Scott Campbell cover. I love J. Scott Campbell art. I still haven't got his other ones yet. 606 and 607, or is it 607 and 608? 606 and 607, I think. Which is the other Black Cat related ones. But I really like his artwork, particularly like this one. Managed to pick this up in like a near mint. So yeah, very happy with that. That's definitely in my top 5. Doctor Strange 169. This book's pretty hot right now. So this is the first Doctor Strange solo title. For that, Strange Tales carried on the numbering. So Doctor Strange 169, essentially like Doctor Strange number 1. Really cool cover. I can't wait for the Doctor Strange movie. I think that's going to be really cool. I think it's going to show a lot of things we haven't seen yet in the Marvel Universe, so really looking forward to that. So yeah, that's another cool one. So these books aren't particularly like my rarest books or my most expensive books, but they're just books that I just look at and I think, that's cool. So next one, very similar situation. Now this is not even old. It's not an old comic, big leather. It's not an old comic, but it's such a cool cover. Superman with Thor's hammer, Mjolnir, and Captain America's shield, looking like he's about to have a kick-ass fight. He's all ripped up and stuff. Kick-ass cover. If you haven't, there's 4 issues. That's 4 of 4, but it's 4 issues in Avengers JLA. So if you haven't read that, it's got really good George Perez art. He's really good at drawing like hundreds of characters fighting at once. So if you haven't got any of those, pick them up. They're worth a read. And we're also going to go for Brave and the Bold 54, Kid Flash, Aquila and Robin. Basically this is what's qualified as the first appearance of the Teen Titans. Again, another hot one right now. Price has gone up and up and up on this. I got this about a year ago, I think. Maybe a bit less. It's not amazing quality. Fine minus, something like that. But I'm happy with it. It presents well. Colours pop on it. There's a couple of spine ticks and stuff down the edge, but other than that, it's quite a nice copy for a nice 12 centre issue. So yeah, it's really good to grab their first appearance, and we'll see if anything happens in the future with Teen Titans. But okay, it's not something I'm going to be flipping or anything like that. This is one for my collection to keep. So he also asked what sort of main things do you collect? What are the main things you collect within comics? For me, I'm trying to complete my Spider-Man run. I've got a long way to go. I've got some early double-digit issues. I'm going to try and work on some single digit ones. There's a few keys I still haven't got yet, like 300. But whenever I see issues that I haven't got, you know, I just stick them in my run. Any Amazing Spider-Man I'm happy to get, really. And also X-Men. I've got quite a big X-Men collection. Pretty much like the whole Phoenix Saga, Days of Future Past. Maybe I should have stuck them in this video. Yeah, oh well. But yeah, so that's my top 5. So like I said, if you haven't subbed to ERod212's channel, I'll put a link in the description below. I got another haul video coming up soon. So what's this? Oh, we've got a stack of books, and that's coming soon. Another haul video. So quite happy with some of those. Got some keys in there. Yeah. So I'll see you for another video soon. In the meantime, if you haven't seen my channel yet, like, comment, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll catch you guys on the next video.